Imagine a virus so deadly that it has a near 100% fatality rate once symptoms show up. That's the Lyssa virus for you. This fearsome pathogen is no ordinary foe. It's responsible for the disease we commonly know as rabies. Such a high fatality rate is almost unheard of in the world of infectious diseases, making the Lyssa virus a chilling presence. But what makes this virus even more terrifying is its method of transmission. It doesn't spread through the air or by touch. Instead, it's primarily transmitted through bites and scratches from infected animals, stealthily infiltrating the body and lying dormant before it strikes. This virus is a master of disguise, often showing no signs until it's well and truly settled in, biding its time before it launches its deadly attack. The Lyssa virus is not just deadly, it's also a silent killer, often showing up when it's too late. You might be wondering what makes the Lyssa virus so deadly. Well, the answer lies in its biology and the unique way it operates within its host. The Lyssa virus, the causative agent behind rabies, is a bullet-shaped virus that is part of the Rhabdoviridae family. It's an RNA virus, which means it uses ribonucleic acid instead of deoxyribonucleic acid as its genetic material. This characteristic allows it to mutate rapidly and adapt to new hosts, increasing its virulence. Once the Lyssa virus enters the body, typically through a bite or scratch from an infected animal, it begins its stealthy journey towards the brain. Unlike many other viruses that spread through the bloodstream, the Lyssa virus travels along the nerve pathways, effectively bypassing the immune system. Once it reaches the brain, the virus multiplies rapidly and begins to cause severe neurological symptoms. These symptoms can range from hallucinations and aggression to paralysis and eventually, death. The Lyssa virus essentially hijacks the brain, causing it to malfunction and eventually shut down. But here's the truly insidious part. The virus has an incubation period. That's the time from infection to the onset of symptoms that can last for months, even years in some cases. During this time, the virus remains dormant, silently lurking within the nerve cells. The host may show no signs of illness until the virus activates and begins its devastating march towards the brain. This long incubation period, combined with its ability to evade detection by the immune system, makes the Lyssa virus a master of deception. It doesn't cause immediate sickness like the flu or common cold. Instead, it waits, patiently, until the perfect moment to strike. The Lyssa virus doesn't rush, it takes its time, slowly creeping up on its victims, making it a master of fatal surprises. So, is there a way to combat this deadly virus? Indeed there is. Prevention is the key. For our beloved pets, vaccination is the most effective method to keep the Lyssa virus at bay. Regular vet checkups and keeping their immunizations up to date are paramount. But what about us humans? The primary line of defense post-exposure is a treatment known as prophylaxis. This involves a series of vaccines and a dose of rabies immune globulin to prevent the virus from taking hold. However, it's crucial to understand that timing is everything. The treatment needs to be administered as soon as possible after exposure, ideally within the first few hours. Now you may ask, is there a cure once the symptoms appear? Regrettably, the answer is no. Once the symptoms of the Lyssa virus manifest, there's no known cure. The virus is almost always fatal. That's why awareness and prevention are so critical. We need to understand the risks, take the necessary precautions, and act swiftly if exposure occurs. Prevention is our best weapon against the Lyssa virus, as once it strikes, it leaves little room for survival. To recap, the Lyssa virus is a silent, deadly killer. This microscopic menace boasts a high fatality rate that is downright chilling. It operates in the shadows, transmitting from one host to another through the simple act of a bite. Once inside the body, it bides its time, progressing slowly yet relentlessly, giving no hint of its presence until it's too late. But it's not invincible. Prevention is our most potent weapon against it. With knowledge, we can avoid its deadly grip. By ensuring that our pets are vaccinated and taking precautions when in areas where the virus is prevalent, we can keep ourselves safe. Let's not forget, the Lyssa virus is not just a threat to us, but to our beloved pets as well. So let's arm ourselves with knowledge and practice prevention. Stay safe, stay informed, and remember, the Lyssa virus is a deadly enemy that we can combat with knowledge and prevention.